Hello, my name is Jocasta Lester. In this video, I want to talk to you about work. So, y'all, I be working in the boonies, y'all, and it's scary. I hear stuff in my spirit that tells me that the reason that I'm out there isn't anything pretty, isn't anything glamorous, isn't anything nice, okay? And the scary things I've heard, the scary sights I see, I'm telling you, it all kind of sums up to something. I don't know quite what, but I was out there today and I've been working in what is now Waverly, Virginia. Okay. And way out there on what is State Route 40, there's this big barn looking building. It isn't shaped like a barn. It's like a regular gabled roof, but as big as a barn, like a storage house. And it just sits out in the field, right? So I was thinking about that thing. Because I've been out in the middle of nowhere out there in Suffolk near Carolina Road too. And on Carolina Road, there's like this a shed, like farmland with a shed. But there's like one of these warehouse style buildings that has like a cutout in the side of it. And I'm like, what is that for? So for me, I'm like, and it's just, the placement is odd. It's low to the ground. I'm like, well, they must have a very special use for that building, But I'm not quite sure what. And I don't want to speculate in the bad direction. I'll just say, I don't know why. But same thing with this building. But let me tell you about something that happened when I was flagging. I was out there on Longstreet Road, right? And while out there was a house, and something I've been noticing a lot of real geese, Canadian geese out there that kind of, in the past, they've hissed at me. They've been out there, but also I've noticed there's a lot of places out here in the country where they have these graven Canadian geese. And I'm like, I'm seeing so many real ones out there. I'm like, wow. But yes, they have Canadian geese in their yards all over the place. And I'm like, why is it like that? Like, why is that the tchotchke that's of choice? Like, why is this such a popular lawn ornament? I don't know. So anyway, while out there flagging, right, I heard this rooster crow. And I mean, it sounded weird. It sounded almost like a human crowing like a rooster. But I'm not as savvy about animal calls. So I'm like, well, I cannot confirm nor deny whether it was a rooster. But it's just a scary sound. It was nasty sounding. It was like pin drop silent out there. And the rooster crowed. And I'm like, what in the world? But then after that, it sounded like off in the distance, similar to the building that I saw today. Like, it sounded like there was a building like that somewhere that I didn't see. And like there were people in it with a ghoulish scream. Like, if I were to say like a bunch of ghosts sound like they were screaming in a place, that's what it sounded like. Like screaming people in captivity that sounded like ghosts. I know. I talk a lot about a lot of stuff, and maybe it's a little bit strange to you, but I heard it. And I ain't crazy. I was out there, I was flagging, and I heard a rooster crow, and it sounded like people yelling in a large room in distress. So, and I saw this house, and I'm like, this house looks weird. So, anyway. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Have a blessed and marvelous day. They took me way out to the general store in the middle of nowhere. And I'm telling you, I don't even understand why anybody wants a road back there. Cotton fields everywhere where the eyes can see, So, yeah. So, thank you for watching my video. I don't know quite what to make of my life right now or what's going on, but I talk about my experiences because maybe you could either, whatever you feel like you need to talk about, of course, you could discuss it. I mean, clearly you know that. If you didn't, well, I'd like to tell you you can. And also, it's just, I don't know, man. This it's just weird lately, man. It's weird. So have a blessed and marvelous day. Oh, another thing. And I might make another video about this, about the Animaniacs. I was thinking about that thing while I was working. And I was like, yo, I feel like derision is thematic, particularly in real life. I feel like the people that you would call cartoonish have an animated equivalent on TV. And the real sickos that are actually the people that are laughed at are actual characters in movies and such. I know that's far-fetched, ain't it? I don't think it's far-fetched. That might border on crazy, but I ain't crazy. So have a blessed and marvelous day, and thank you for watching. Take care.